guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So since I've thought of doing like a little bit of a birthday series, and this is episode 2 to the series, wherein I just thought of like doing a video in which I talk about some lessons. And guys, it's not going to be boring. You all might think it's all gyan, but it's just going to be something nice, sweet as a 21-year-old. Not that I'm going to have too much gyan, but just small things, like 21 things that I have learned in 21 years. And also this will be like a mix of maybe my friends and family giving me tips or advice because they're so close to me, or like a lesson that they could give me for myself. 21 lessons that I learned in 21 years, because I'm going to be turning 21 very soon. And some of these things are also going to be lessons I hope to learn in the coming years and hope to achieve eventually. Okay, so the first lesson is, and this might be a little deeper, but the one thing that I think I've learned, especially in the last 1 year, this one particular thing is something that I actively try to do, is that, for example, if there are people in your circle or just friends in general that you might feel a little drained hanging out with, people, just people that you might hang out with, and then after you hang out with them you might just feel like your energy is like drained. If you know, you'll understand what I'm saying, and I'm so sure that a lot of people can relate to this, because I was having a conversation with a very close friend of mine like 2 days ago on this topic, and we go and still hang out with them because of the fear of missing out. But what I've learned to do is that it's okay to sometimes miss out, but it's not okay to do that at the cost of then coming back and then just like not feeling good about why you went, about yourself, and just not feeling good about the entire situation. So sometimes saying no to hanging out is okay, but draining your energy in the process and just not feeling good in that environment is not okay. No hate or shade to anybody, and sometimes even if you might like their company, you're not in the mood to go, you just don't feel it. Sometimes not going is better than draining your mental energy.
Lesson number 2, always use your SPF and sunscreen. I have been very bad with this for so many years, but again in the last 1.5 years, I have started applying the sunscreen on a daily basis. Even if I apply nothing, I have to put on the SPF, and you guys too.
So as I'm in the kitchen now to make myself a cup of coffee, here is lesson number 3. Now this is a lesson that I haven't completely learned yet, but I hope to learn it very soon, because I think it's so important. That is to let go. Because letting go sometimes is so difficult. Like, you just overthink a lot. I do. And the overthinking just sometimes kills you, and sometimes the problem is really not a problem, but because of your overthinking it gets amplified so much and it becomes so big, and then your reactions also become like that, and then even a small problem or something that's not even a problem becomes a huge deal. So sometimes letting go and consciously practicing letting go is something that I'd hope to do.
The next lesson is never ever start your day without a good cup of coffee in the morning, because coffee can do what nothing else can.
Hi Rashi. So I think this is something that we all have collectively learned in the last few years, is that we need to take it easy on ourselves. You should take it easy on yourself and let time also tell you what things are going to happen and how they're going to happen, because I think not everything is in our control, and we need to let some things be really organic and go with time. So another lesson that I've learned is to keep your circle small, and the smaller the circle and the closer you are to those people, the better, and sometimes quality over quantity. This is something that's already on my wall of my room, and that says do well, live well, and dress well. Always dress well. That's a lesson, that's something that I always follow, is to dress well, live your life well, and do well in life. So the next thing, I'd gone to Mahim Koliwara yesterday. I wanted to say this when I was there, but we were just busy eating the seafood, so I completely forgot to say it. But the next thing that I want to say is never compromise on good food. If you feel like eating something, then you should eat it. You know, obviously I'm not saying keep eating unhealthy all the time, but don't like trouble your mind so much with the dilemma of, you know, should I eat it, should I not eat it? Food is like the main thing. So if you feel like eating something, you should eat it without any guilt. So now is Mahika's turn to maybe give me one life lesson. So what do you think?
So I think this is a very common one which I think many people might give you. But I think Rashi should stop overthinking to the point where the mental health can get affection. She should stop overthinking. That's my life lesson.
What do you call that?
Wait, no, one slap I'll give you now. This you have done. There was no noise. And how much would you agree on this?
10 on 10.
10 on 10 or 11 on 10?
100 on 10.
100 on 10.
I shall improve. By the time you'll see 22 lessons next year, I will improve.
22 lessons.
The next lesson, while I do my nighttime skincare routine, is to never forget do your skincare, and always do your skincare and take good care of your skin. That's so important and that's so integral, and I've understood that in the last 2 years, and y'all should too. Now Mama is here to give me a little bit of a life lesson. The next one is by my mom. So Mama, what do you think I should do?
Just be calm and take it easy.
The next lesson, I've clearly lost count, and that's why I'm saying next lesson. But the next lesson is that always, this is something that I have genuinely learned, is that never overshare too much with anyone unless you're really close to them. You only have that bond with them and that trust. Other than that, I think always keep that boundary. When I say overshare, I'm not someone that overshares anyways, but sometimes you just do end up saying things, and then some people just not understand that and use it or say things in a very taunt-like manner. So always beware of who you share things with.
Another black corn white.
So the next lesson is from my father.
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग.
Okay, so let's see the other lesson in the car as I drive, because it is related to the car. And one thing that I've learned, not like a lesson but just like in general, is how to drive. And trust me, when you learn how to drive, be it a 4-wheeler or even a 2-wheeler, the independence that it gives you is really immense. I would really suggest that when you turn 18, you'll learn how to drive a vehicle. So my initial plan was to sit in the evening and watch the sunset, which I like to do. I just like to, see the sunset in the evening because the sun gets so beautiful. But today that's not the case, because the weather has just suddenly decided to turn upside down and it's raining in May. But nonetheless, the next lesson is to just enjoy any natural weather and just to enjoy nature. Of course, be safe during the rain, but enjoy the natural weather. The next step while I'm at the supermarket is always help your mother. The next lesson. My mother also knows how much I help her. That's why the reaction. आजी एक लाईफ साठी लेसन दे.
फुल लाईफ एन्जॉय कर.
म्हणजे फिरत बसू तुझ्यासारखं.
हो फिरत बस, मस्त एन्जॉय कर.
ठीक आहे.
एज्युकेशन कर, एकदम सगळ्यात स्मार्ट हो, हुशार हो.
बस. You know, sometimes you're made to feel guilty on social media and everybody is like, be in the moment, be away from your phone, your screens, etc. But sometime during the day watching content that you really like and that makes you happy is great. I mean, don't sit in front of the TV the entire day, but for some time in the day it's important, watch some feel good content. A messy look from my side, but the next lesson, I hope to completely imbibe that in myself going ahead, and that is to not compare yourself to others. We often compare ourselves to others and then feel like, oh my god, this person is growing, why am I not growing so fast? I'm putting in the effort, I should also get the return, why am I not? But the truth is, no matter how much it might hurt at that point, is that everyone has their own time. My mother always tells me this, that everyone has their own time and only in your time will you grow. The 20th lesson is to always have some time for music, because trust me, music can change your mood completely. Whenever I'm sad or upset or even happy, music just makes everything feel so much better
and what music can do and the impact that it can have, nothing else can.
And the last and the 21st lesson is to enjoy your birthday to the fullest like a kid. Be excited for it, be happy for it, and enjoy it to the fullest, because it's that one day in the year that's yours completely. It's yours, you know. With that, let's end the video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.